Hello everyone, my name is JeffStein. Welcome back to episode 2 of Outer Worlds. In the first episode we kind of just got our bearings, did the intro, kind of get amongst it, right? So let's just hop right into it. Into the Emerald Vale. Alright, we are back.
I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
An AI with sarcasm.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
A workbench. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify weapons. Okay. I saw this sawn-off shotgun that we just picked up. So what can we do with it? Install mod? Okay, we have to find mods. The ship's interior is pretty cool, so it's mine now, hey computer. Oh, I gotta stop pressing that button. E and F, I always get confused. What's in here?
The
Engine.
ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly
Alright,
installed.
so that's what we're doing. We're getting this new regulator. Please don't hurt. Oh, what is this? Toss ball stick. More junk. I'll scrap it later. Let's go out into the world. Let us get some good stuff. Oh,
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
pay. I'm getting paid? Or let's not attack them. Let's just...
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. So does this ship stay here? Can we call it? Okay. To Edgewater, over a nice cemetery, hey? I love the landscape. Is that kind of where I came from, I guess? I'm pretty sure these kind of rock formations are somewhere in Norway or Sweden or that kind of area. We walk 50 meters and there's marauders already. Okay. E, remember? Stop using health packs for no reason. Can I switch to another weapon? So we finally found the inventory, hey? Let's try out definitely this sawn-off shotgun. This telescopic staff. I have a lot of sabers, but okay, we'll use one of the sabers. Ooh. Okay. Also, we can block as well. Sweet. One of my weapons is broken. I don't understand. I'm sure we'll pick up some more stuff on the way. So we're gonna go visit their boss. Maybe we can get them in trouble. Right past the graveyards, yep. Okay.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Who are
Don't
you,
go ambling out
Silas?
in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take
Did
a
they
bruise
not
to the
see the
cranium?
pod?
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Wow. Nice pitch. I never got your name on just. Do you? Nice to meet Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable. We'll get some
Pleased
XP
to
for
make
that.
your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Gross.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Family? Fancy title for
Hey,
gravedigger.
I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer.
Wow.
And I was a junior
Climbing the
burial
hierarchy,
assistant
this
for a
guy.
time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Are there that many bodies coming in?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the
Reed
tower
Thompson.
above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do what I
Got a knack for
want.
being discreet like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money.
Rent
Money
a
means
grave
paperwork.
site.
Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
Debt collecting from a graveyard.
4 workers
Great,
still
let's do
haven't paid
that.
up.
Let's do that.
Phyllis,
Hell
Ahmed,
yeah.
Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Twist his arm. I'm going to do more than twist his arm. Might give him a snack.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Do this job that I won't tell you anything about. Alright, let's go. So we're going to talk to the supervisor, and then we got to get some money off some people. Alright, let's get into Edgewater. Cool little town. Just casual mushrooms around.
Heard something outside the walls today.
I'm really digging the art style. Whoa, I just noticed that. So we've got a ring, like Saturn, Aurora Borealis, and a moon that also has a slight ring to it. Okay. Hello? Knock knock. Oh, I can't. Can I? Does this count? Can I use this terminal? Let's check the logs. Okay, that doesn't look interesting at all. Let's meet this Reed Thompson. Right.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest.
Hi.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Why?
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Not in uniform. Uniform? What are you talking about?
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Looking for a
Only
power
regulator
regulator.
we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power
Straight
regulator,
over his head.
but I happen to know of another one. And
Another
I happen
one,
to
you
know
say?
exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself? Let me guess.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly abandoned. Guaranteed marauders. And they're not going to be happy I'm taking away their Xbox 360s
I was not
and
entirely sure how
PS5s.
to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Right. What a surprise, I never
I'm
would have
not trying to
guessed.
pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
That's just slavery with extra steps. Just tell me what
My
I need
hope
to
is
do.
that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
Because they'll get destroyed by
Before you go to the
marauders
plant,
otherwise.
I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if that doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community. Man, these options are hard.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining.
Right.
We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family.
The one that
If we dissolve into
backfires and shot the
factions,
dude
then
in the
we will
stomach
all
last
perish
episode.
separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny
Right.
that she is talented. And
Our
may
first
prove useful
companion,
to
I
you.
guess.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
So much trust. Yeah, let's take her with
Great.
us.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
She does
Well,
know
I'm
that we're
glad
going to
to
go
hear
kill
that.
them all, right?
Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
A lot? A lot? You're asked... Gain a companion. Companion's brag. Combat skills, carrying capacity. Welcome, my new pack mule. I don't have much stuff to give you just yet, but we will see. Can we talk to her? Hello?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we
I
talk.
see. Goodbye. Oh, how did you get in here?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Not awkward at all. Hey, can we talk? Yes, come here.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Do you even know my name? Did I introduce myself?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Whoever would have guessed. This is about the deserters. What he said pretty straightforward to me.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are
Right.
decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Do you know Adelaide?
Elizabeth Devitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
So he misses
All I know
food.
is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
This town has issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll
Yep.
be at the mercy of marauders or worse.
Yep.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Yeah, we'll go talk to
Thanks,
the
mister.
vicar.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Giving me a brutal choice straight out the gate. Alrighty. Let's go visit the vicar, see what he has to say for himself. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Do we be mean? Do we not be mean? Do we do the right thing to the very end?
I've always felt weird.
We'll see.
Yes, what is it?
Wow.
You're an outsider.
Fantastic.
Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
Yes.
Curious.
She does not know my
Tag it
name.
along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new
I
people
am
to talk to.
Alex
Name your voice,
Hawthorne.
anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
He does not like me or this town.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts.
And yours is?
Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze.
Oh,
Usually either a
dead
deadening
inside.
behind the eyes, or in some rare cases,
Exactly.
a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
What is going on?
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
All right. What kind of spirituality we talking? Are we summoning Cthulhu again? Isn't it your
Yes,
job?
But there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will
Okay.
continue in my quest to make it so.
I guess this kind of...
What? I thought you would talk to him.
Yeah.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried
You
to engage
go.
you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Oh,
I can't
that's
imagine
rough.
what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
destroy a community.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Yep.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss
Can
Holcomb
you?
has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you think?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
A little biased.
Does
but
that strike you as a responsible life choice?
I'm too dumb. Right, great. Can we wrap this
Assuming
up?
your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Return to this miserable place. Alright. Just talk everyone into coming together. Okay. Yep.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited
Definitely have my work cut out
advice,
for me.
be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I'm not impressed.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely
Perfect
escaped with
vicar
my life.
behavior.
But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to
This
get
guy
my
would be a
hands on
stealth
that
archer in
heretical
Skyrim.
text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me
It's
more.
a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Sure, I'll get the
Thank
book.
you.
Fuck it.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, that did not go as I expected. Let's get out of here. Parvati. Slavati. My carrier. Let's get out of here. I think we could lean around corners. Hello. Hello? How did you survive that? Load. Oh, so this gun must be damaged, I guess. Alright. Did we screw up? Nope. Nope. Order your companion to attack. Attack! Get him, Parvati! Get him! I'm actually really enjoying the gunplay. It's not so bad. All your stuff belongs to me. I killed everyone, right? Alright. Let's... Ooh, leg. Ooh. Good details. Alright. Let's go to the objective. Hopefully we don't run into any more people. So are the marauders just in front, just casually, guarding all these people? What is this? Just a plant? Okay. I did not do this. Ooh, an assault rifle. We are definitely going to get amongst that. Okay, so we picked up the assault rifle. And then we also picked up this kind of blade. We'll see how we go. So it should be safe, right? Because these are the people that are killing the marauders here now. Just being a good boy, I can't help myself. Criminal activities? I'm not a criminal. I just stole your hammer. Yes. I definitely want to use this thing. What are these? Great, level up.
We don't want any trouble.
Move along. Alright, let's talk to Grace. Hello?
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for,
No
it ain't
shit.
here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Aha, who's wandering out?
Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Considering how many were outside, probably. Don't tell me you're scared of a few
I've crossed
marauders.
off my share of marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone.
A
Hell's
few
wild
kindred
place.
spirits.
She could be anywhere.
Oof. Fazo could be in a
Do
lot
without
of
the
places.
gallows humor.
Let's get some
I'll
questions.
tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got... Little ways ago. She was always a... Could be. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If any... She was lazy and... What is it?
Where's
Over in the
Adelaide?
hothouse, tending crop.
A farmer. Alright, let's go talk to Adelaide. Oh, that's a cool little greenhouse. It reminds me of the famous train station. Or just can't steal your stuff. So sad. Ooh, this is cool. Why is it so dark for a greenhouse? Hello?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Why does it look like they took a young
Whatever your
face
troubles
and
with
aged it a
Edgewater,
little bit?
leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Kindly, I guess. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt.
Oh, she's here. I
Sorry,
forgot all
it's just-
about her.
You got such pretty trees in here.
100%.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
Back
Are
in
you
the
staying
old
long?
days.
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew
What?
it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Gross. Let's kind of skirt around the topic to begin with.
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow
The
anything.
soil around the Vale went sour years ago,
You see those
but
rocks?
I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a
Oh,
little
aren't
bit of elbow
you
grease, a
sweet?
dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Yeah, I reckon. Alright, Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson,
Oh, her
you
eyes.
here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile.
Oh,
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
instantly hates me. You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. Something about the town I wasn't really listening. Alright, let's go this one. It's more moderate.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned.
Oop.
I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
This is serious. I'm about to cut off your power. Gotta pay rent! Reed asked me to divert your power.
We would do such a thing. The question is,
Why
how
would
you
I
agree to his
agree?
plans?
Because your camp has a power regulator, and I need that.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
Right.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from
Seriously?
the town and toward our end of the grid.
What?
Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What? I'm I'm not looking to get mixed up in your problems. A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us.
To you.
To the ones who come around.
Okay.
To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater? It just
Life
dies.
in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The
Yes.
cannery shuts down.
Yep.
Workers desert in droves. And
Yes.
our own little camp grows and thrives.
Well, so pretty much I get to decide the fate of the town.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
What? What? What is this? Pavati, what have you got to say for yourself?
Something you need?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot. Well, this was unexpected, but she
That's
does.
on account of how I never met her.
I'm
It's hard to
sorry.
miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the
Family.
Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
What?
So when I was born, I got sent here.
What? Let's kind of be nice, because this is the nicest one.
Could
But
be. Reckon I'll never know.
ooh,
You mean about the mission being too clean?
yeah.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Interesting point of view. You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
So... Really? I get to destroy all of this? Thomas?
Oh,
Thomas?
That's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Where's Thomas? Is this Thomas? Hello, Thomas.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Thomas! Can I steal this fruit? Apple. Thomas? Deserter. Thomas! Ah, here you are.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was,
Why do you have
well, I
the
was just
same eyes as
occupying
Parvati?
myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey,
Yeah,
you,
he
what,
gets it.
How are you? Hi. Hello.
Yeah, this guy
Are
gets
you,
it.
are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Did her eyes change color?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
She doesn't know my name.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Just trying to get my ship off the
Never heard it
ground.
phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us.
Neither,
Something's
thank
been
you.
chewing at me, you see.
Oh yeah?
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning, buddy.
I'll take all the help I can get. I
You're
set
welcome.
my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes
Another
in a
book.
set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a
I
copy.
do like the
Should find another
shift
one
in
back in
focus. It's
town.
very...
If you could find me even one
It
of
breaks
those
up
pads,
the dialogue
I'd
a
be
little bit.
greatly obliged.
So that's why I think I'll keep Pavadio around. Let her be awkward around me. I expect a fair price.
I'll pay you for every pad you bring me. If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day.
Yeah, boy. Alright, I'll let you know.
Would you? I'd be grateful.
Alright, let's go. I want to go to the geothermal plant. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. There's too many things that I do not want to deal with. But I want the stuff. I want the stuff. I want the stuff. What about you, sir? I see some stuff. Oh, I want your stuff. Yes. Alright, let's get out of here. No. Nope, 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 nope. Well, that was effective. Ah! So what are these things? Wow, we're off this. Why is there so much stuff? What did you eat? Well, these guys, but you know what I mean. Alright, to the plant. Oh, I definitely see some things. I definitely see some things. I don't know what they are, but they are things. Do I really have to go through the front entrance?
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, I don't really anymore. Can I make this? Ah! Oh, I made it. Ah, okay. Okay. Ah! Just die! Oh, parts. Oh, parts. You got them, Pavani? Okay. Goodbye! Thank you! See you later! Let's reload it all again before we start.
The control room should be ahead
What's
somewhere.
this?
Touch to the right.
Devil's
Hope
mist.
we're doing the right thing.
Wow, this gun sucks. Are they just resistant to bullets? Is that what I'm... Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what's happening? Okay. Alright, we picked up the bolter pistol. We only have a few shots, but we can make it work. What's up here? Can I go up here first? Nope. Not enough logs. Been a bad boy and haven't been searching around properly. Ah. Decision time, I guess. Let's see, status. Brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Valley Geothermal Plant, 22% efficiency. Apparently is currently being distributed to Edgewater, Saltuna Cannery, and the Botanical Laboratory. Restrict the power. Wait, do I get to... Processing error. Redirection failed. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Ooh, what's this? Restart. I love free stuff. Okay, so we got a 3 switches.
That'll be easy enough.
Yes. What are you? Sprat! Oh, you're so cute though. Are you trapped in here?
System.
Oh, let's try this pistol out. That was awesome. It's like a laser pistol. Bud. You can call me Alex Solo. I see a body for looting.
Oh, security.
Incoming!
A little bit more effective.
There's 2 more.
2 more.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
They die. Yes, death. Damn it, where did people get these locks from?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected thought.
Yeah, it's not as effective as I initially thought. Cannot while using while in combat. That's sad. Blind stagger. Can you blind a robot like this anyway?
Want to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
They die. Again. Let's try the shotgun. Surely I'll get more value out of that.
System.
System.
Beginning security
Here they
patrol.
come!
Okay, that's all me. Is this good or bad? I can't tell. I think it's awful. Oh, he just completely disappeared and vaporized him. Is it because I'm in this mode that I did so much damage? Did his head spin? Go, Pavati, do all the heavy lifting while I hide in this corner. I'm not in combat, right? Loot! I require loot. Nice little ash pile. Oh, you can shoot them. Ah! I'm sorry. Well, not really, but... Number 3.
It's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Yes, it is. Well, not really. I mean, I'm pretty much killing all the robots, right? And they can't repair themselves, so they could just totally just walk straight in and do it themselves. Goodbye. Run. Get out of here. You are free. Oh, but what do we...
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh, hello.
mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion, but... Do they understand what they asked me to do?
Power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Edgewater's gonna die without workers and power. The deserters are a community. You can't just destroy what they
Miss
built.
McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town.
Yes, she does.
Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
Yep.
In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
So, Edgewater's good as dead as it is anyway. And the community's built something good. So, if I did nothing, Edgewater would die. If I took away their power, they'd die, obviously, still. And it would be helpful to the community. But if I took the community's power away, they'd all run back to Edgewater. And Edgewater would be okay, I guess. So I've got 3 options, well 2 options, but 3 scenarios. Do nothing, help Edgewater, help the...
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like
2 out of the 3 options mean Edgewater dies. So let's get going. Don't worry about it, I was barely listening to you. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. Let us redirect power. Safety measures failed. Highly likely moderate to severe structural damage. Let's go. Pirate currently distributed. Okay. I will distribute it to the Botanical Gardens because I think that will be better. Oh! Thank you for serving Spacer's Choice. Reputation with the factions change. Enemies hostile on sight. Kill on sight! Leaving for a few days. Okay, wait, I can leave the planet? What do you think?
Stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Bye. Thomas seems very fond of you, hey?
He's just interested in fixing stuff.
Is he?
He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing.
Like a puppy!
Like a puppy, kinda.
Ouch. Sorry, buddy. I've not seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush. The tool he was thinking about was definitely not a wedge. I love these options, not gonna lie. Although it probably doesn't really matter what I pick, but I'm loving the options.
I'm just glad he's alive.
Oof,
That he's
friend
okay.
zoned.
I mean,
In the
when Mr.
friend
Thompson
zone,
said
boys.
he was fired, we all expected
Sad.
the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, so I'm gonna end this episode here. Hope you enjoy. We made a big decision. Hopefully that doesn't affect us in the future. And we will see.